competition superstars, welcome to the Competition Success Online Workshop. This is video 3, and if you're here ready to master competition, master warm-up, then you are in the right place. My name is Tash and I'm a dressage educator. I've done over 2,000 dressage tests and competed FEI, Grand Prix and everything all the way up to that. So I know perfectly well the journey that you have to do to go all the way from basics, prelim, novice, elementary, or first level, second level, third level, all the way up to FEI and then eventually Grand Prix. So I want to share with you everything I know, share with you all the secrets so you have what you need to get the competition success that you want. Now this is our third video coming up and it's all about mastering the warm-up, and I think you're going to love it. It doesn't matter how well you prepare before. It doesn't matter how well you've overcome your competition nerves. It doesn't matter how well you know your dressage test. It doesn't matter how well you do the test at home. If you can't master warm-up, you can't master competition and get the really great results that you want to get. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. Before I continue, make sure you've checked out and watched the other 2 videos. So if you haven't, they're up there, I think, or down the side. The 2 videos are on this page, and it's really important that you watch these videos in order and get all the value from all the videos, because I've really put a lot of thought and effort into what I need to teach you to get the competition results that you want to have. So if you want to get the most out of this workshop, check out the first 2 videos, and then I will be here waiting for you when you come back. So this video is all about the warm-up, getting you and your horse in the best possible place to succeed. Like I said, the warm-up is so important to the competition test that you're going to do. If you have a bad warm-up, you're most likely going to not do your best dressage test when you're in the competition ring. So how do we master this warm-up? That's what we're going to do today. In the first video, I taught you how to overcome your competition nerves, to really dig deep and find the real source of what those competition nerves were, so you could then move past it, move through it. Today, I'm going to teach you all about warm-up, and I'm going to go really, really deep on what you need to think about in the warm-up so you can get the best results. There's 3 steps to an amazing, awesome warm-up, and I don't know if you know me well enough to know what you think the first one's going to be. What do you think the first thing you've got to think about when it comes to mastering your warm-up? Yes, it's mastering you. You have to be the leader, the centered one, the calm one, the shelter from the storm, when everything's going to hell, you're standing there in the middle going, it's okay, I've got this. That's what a leader does, and you really need to step up as a leader in your competition warm-up and in terms of the entire competition. So you need to learn how to master your emotions, how to master the environment around you, because you can't control the environment. Can't control the rain, the wind, the heat, the dust. You can't control the horses, the riders, the crazy horses, the plastic bags going around the arena, or anything else. You can't control the decorations around the arena. You can't control so much of your external environment. The only thing you can control is you. So you need to accept that responsibility and take on that responsibility of controlling your emotions, mastering your emotions, and mastering that cool, calm, centered leadership that you need to have to do your best warm-up. And the way you do that is entering the zone. Now, if you've done any research about other athletes, or I'm sure you would have heard this famous word, the zone. What is the zone? The zone is this magical place. It really is magical, where there's no past, there's no future. You're just in the moment. You're not worried about how the moment will go. You're not worried about the moment that just happened. You're not worried about the moment that's about to come, like the counter transition's coming. You're not aware of, well, you are aware. You're aware that there's something coming. You're aware that something happened. You're aware of everything you need to be aware of to do your best performance, so therefore you can prepare for the next movement and all that kind of stuff. You're aware of everything, but you have filtered out and gotten rid of every single distraction and every single thing that won't matter to your performance. All of that's gone, and there's just focused concentration, calmness, and just a firmness to getting the job done. And your ability to enter this zone and your ability to get there at will every time in a competition warm-up is going to determine your success. Now, obviously, it's beyond the scopes of this course for me to be able to teach you that, and that's something we do in competition mastery that's coming up. But that's what you need to think about. How can you enter the zone? How can you take a deep breath? filter everything out, and be the leader you need to be. That's number one. You mastery, so then you can help your horse. The second thing I always like to do in my warm-up is I have a goal. I have a goal for that specific warm-up. Like I said, I'm going to a competition. When I'm going to a competition, I've got 12 horses or 12 dressage tests. I still have a goal for every single warm-up on that horse. And sometimes the goal is the same. Sometimes the goal is a little bit different. I'm always very acutely aware in my warm-up of what test I'm doing, so I can run through specific movements. So that's part of my goal. And my main mission for any warm-up I do on any horse is to get this horse completely through, connected with me, him and I as one, submissive, but that throughness, energy. I create a lot of forward energy and a lot of impulsion and a lot of come on. So I have that in going into the test, because they can kind of drop in the test. So I create even more of that in the warm-up than I would ask at home, than I would ask in the test, that I would ask anywhere else. So they're really like, whoa! So then when they come into the test, they can back off a little bit and it still looks amazing. So that's normally my goal for the warm-up, and then I'll have some specific goals for the horse and the level that they're at. So that's number two. Make sure you have a goal for the warm-up and you keep checking in. Am I achieving goal? So do you see how you're busy in the warm-up? You're busy. You're busy getting this horse through. You're busy getting this horse connected. You're busy making sure that you're checking in with your goal. You're busy mastering you. You're busy being in the zone, which means you're not thinking anyway. And that means there's no room for anything else to go on. So the third part of the successful warm-up that I think about is the actual warm-up. So obviously when you get on a horse, you have to warm it up. If it's come out of a stable or it's come out of a float, if the horse is calm enough, you're walking it around on a loose rein just to get the lubrication on the joints and actually warming up the horse. If the horse is tense, I always say just start trotting or even start cantering. Just get the horse moving in a gait where it can relax, because that's your second point of the warm-up. Once you've achieved warming up, and I kind of do it together, I want to warm up the horse and I want to relax the horse. So I don't get on the horse, you must go! You must look like you have to look in 20 minutes in the competition. My horse at minute 1 is nowhere near the horse at minute 20. So at minute 1, just relax and warm up, relax and warm up. That's the first two parts to the warm-up. Then obviously the third part is working on the movements. So once I've done a couple of transitions and got the horse, like my workout to get the horse really through and connected, I might start doing just some of the tricky movements in the test. So the horse goes, oh, this one, where I come around and I do that. If your horse anticipates a lot, then do a different movement. So he's going to anticipate that movement that you did in the warm-up, and you can surprise him in the test. This is where you really have to learn your horse. And nothing excites me more than taking a horse to the competition for the first time, because I don't know how he's going to react. So my warm-up changes as I get to know my horse, as I develop a relationship with my horse, and as I understand the horse he turns into at a competition, so I can get the best results out of him. So some horses, you'll practice a lot of the movements that are coming up in the test. Other horses, you'll practice other movements, so they'll be anticipating them, so you won't get anticipation in the ring. And like I said, the last part of the warm-up, you really want to get this horse super through, super forward, super connected, more, as much as you can just before you go into the test, so you've got your best chance of getting the test that you want to have. When I taught this warm-up system, the success my clients got was amazing. I remember I had a client, Kate, who worried so much in the warm-up and didn't do always the best tests, and there was so much emotion and so much thinking and so much, oh, the horse did this and the horse did that, and what was I meant to do, and blaming and excuses and justification. And when I got her to finally accept the responsibility that the success of competition comes from the success of mastering you, everything changed for her. And she was able to think and be calm and be that leader and really master that warm-up, that then meant she had an amazing dressage test and got really great results. So I really can't wait for you to start delving into this and start getting the same results. And you know, that's probably one of the most biggest limiting beliefs I have when people come to me and ask for help with their competition. And I share with them, great, cool, so we're going to be working on you. And they go, no, I'm fine. I don't get nervous. I don't have a problem. It's my horse. He looks at things. He does this. It's my horse. It's the excuses. It's the judges. It's the arenas. It's the other horses. It's the other riders. And when I can get people to realise that That's not going to change. It doesn't change. It sucks, I know, but the warm-up is going to be dusty, or it's going to be hot, or it's going to be filled with 30 riders, or it's going to be filled with no riders, or a horse is going to run into you, or you're going to have to be called in early and you're not going to get a good warm-up, or you're going to be called in late and you've got to sit on your horse for an hour. These things will happen. You have to be the competition master, the competition leader that handles that. I can't change the external world. The only thing I can help you with is help you change how you represent that world and change how you handle and how you deal with that world. So that's my challenge for you guys, to accept that responsibility that in order to get great competition results, you're going to have to work on you. And I know a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people struggle with firstly facing the responsibility of looking at themselves, and also the guilt of, oh, I'm spending so much time focusing on myself and focusing on my competition results. And I'm a mum, I've got 2 kids. I know when you go to a competition, it's a huge chunk of your life going out to a competition and investing that time and investing that energy. But I know I'm the best mum I can be when I'm going after my life and my dreams and inspiring my children to do the same. So I really encourage you, if that's what you're wrestling with right now, to make that commitment to get where you need to be and focus on that competition so you can get those great results. So I just want you to take a deep breath and close your eyes if you want to, and just imagine that ideal competition again. Just imagine that feeling when you get up and you know you're going to compete, and how good it feels when you're driving to the competition. You feel calm, you feel centered, you feel just thrilled that you're going to be able to spend a day with your horse and spend a day showing the judges what you've been working on, and spend a day having learnings and getting new distinctions and new learnings in what you're going to do. And then you pack the horse on and you load him up on the float, and he looks at you and you look at him, and you have that moment, you know, when you have that moment and you're like, yep, it's you and me, buddy, we're going to go do something fun. So off you go, you get on that float, and then you get to your competition, you tie him next to the float, or you put him in the yard, you go register and tell the people that you're here. You come back and maybe you look at your test, maybe you do some visualization, whatever it is that you do. You then start saddling, putting his bridle on, getting you dressed, all that time feeling calm, confident, strong, just ready to do your best, ready to take whatever comes your way, ready to handle whatever happens and to do your best with it. Then you get on, you swing your leg over the horse, you get on, you do a great warm-up, do an amazing dressage test, you come back, give your horse a treat, take off his saddle and bridle, you leave him by the float, you give him a big hug. Thanks, buddy, that was awesome. You know that feeling when you've done a great test? It's like, whoa, nothing can beat it. It's just, yes, I've done my best. And then you go to the judges' scores, and hopefully you've done your best and it's a great result. And even if you've still done your best and it's not a great result, you'll get some learnings. And even if you haven't done your best and it's not a great result, you've got some great learnings. Whatever it is, you have learnt something, you have achieved something. You've gone out and seen what you can do and seen what learnings you need to work on to make it better next time. And you drive home feeling satisfied, feeling strong, feeling that you've made progress. Because you don't make progress sitting on the couch going, I wish I could enter a competition one day, or sitting on the couch going, I'll do that next year. You don't make progress, and you waste a year of your life on wishing instead of doing. And then as the years go by, you've missed out on all these amazing opportunities that you could have had, learning experiences, whatever it is. There's joy, there's pain, but that's life, and it's for living. So once you have mastered how to overcome your competition nerves, how to learn your dressage test so you know it easily and effortlessly and know where you're going the whole time, and then thirdly, can do a great warm-up, calm, centered, in the zone, and therefore do your best competition result, then you can have this competition success and this competition feeling of joy and happiness that feels awesome. In order to have complete confidence and understanding, and therefore excitement and happiness when you compete, you need a proven path to follow that gets you to competition results and competition success. I made so many mistakes when I started competing, so many wrong turns, so many going down roads for quite a while before realising they were the wrong road to go down on, and I had to turn around and go back. And I wasn't lucky enough to have a mentor that could guide me, or anyone that could say, here, do this, here's a system, this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do, this is the way forward that's going to get you the results. I didn't have that. I wasn't lucky enough to have that, and I really wish I did. Anyway, it's been awesome sharing this information with you. I've been having so much fun, and it's really been rewarding and great that I could create these videos and give them to you. And I can see all the great results you're having. I'm scrolling through the comments, I'm commenting as much as possible, and I'm loving the community and the results and this little world that we've created for competition success. And when I put together this workshop, I've tried to give you as much as possible in our short time together, but there's actually 12 extra things that are really important in competition that I want to share with you in the next video. I want to give you a bonus video because there's more I need to give you about how to achieve competition success. So I will share with you my 12-step system and process that I follow before every competition to make sure I've got my best chance to get the best result at that competition. So like I said, I've had so much fun sharing these videos with you. I trust you've had fun too. I trust you've got so much out of it. I've loved seeing the comments, like I said, and I know these free videos have really helped many of you. I can see from the comments, the results, the progress, the understandings, the ahas are really coming through for you. And for those of you that haven't been commenting, I trust and hope that I've helped you too. So what you've learned in this workshop is just a small slice of the entire competition pie, as I like to call it. And in a couple of days, I'm going to send you a bonus video that's going to share with you everything you need to know, my entire competition mastery system that is actually found in my competition mastery course. And I want to give that to you so you've got everything you need to know so you can get the competition results that you want to have. And for those of you that are ready, there will be an opportunity for you to take your learning and your journey with me to the next level. I really hope you've gotten value from this workshop. It's actually not going to be staying up very long because I'll be inviting riders from all over the world to come and share an extra competition training with me. The next intake is starting soon, and there'll be a limited time to jump in before the next class starts. Like I said, there'll be an opportunity to join in the training with me and continue your competition training and your competition journey with me if you wish to do so. So keep an eye out for that in your next email. In the next video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything you need to know to get the complete picture of competition success and competition results. And I'll have lots of details about the upcoming Competition Mastery program and how you can get started. So look out for that video coming up very soon. In the meantime, I'd love to hear about how you're going to implement your warm-up learnings. How are you going to feel when you do an amazing warm-up? How are you going to feel after when you know that you've conquered that and mastered that? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments box. So scroll down now and leave a comment for me. I'm trying to respond to as many comments as possible, and hit that Facebook like button, but most importantly, leave me a comment. I've been reading every single comment and replying to dozens of them. So I really would like to know where you're at and to see if I can help. Remember, I'm jumping onto Facebook Live as well, so I'm there to answer all your questions, and I'm really excited to see you guys in the next video.